And there came a day unlike any other, when Earth's mightiest heroes and heroines found themselves united against a common threat. On that day, the Avengers were born to fight the foes no single superhero could withstand. Through the years, their roster has prospered, changing many times, but their glory has never been denied. Heed the call then, for now the Avengers assemble. Burning blue flames, a smoky cube shape emerges, the Tesseract, filling the screen with blackness. Cut to XT Throne Room Space Knight. Kneeling behind a throne, a clothed armored figure known as the Other bows. The Other, VO, the Tesseract has awakened. It is on a little world, a human world. They would wield its power. Cut to the Other faces a horn-shaped shadow, Loki. Loki is handed the Chitauri Scepter, a long golden handle fitted with a blue gem encircled with silver blades. The Other, VO, but our ally knows its workings as they never will. He is ready to lead, and our force, our Chitauri, will follow. High wide on, tens of thousands of Chitauri stand ready in a seething mass of neat rows and columns. The ground simply quakes. The Other, VO, the world will be his. The universe yours. And the humans, what can they do but burn? Cut to EXT S.H.I.E.L.D. Project PE US Facility Night. Out in the New Mexico desert, a remote research facility is in a state of panic. It's an evacuation. A swooping helicopter flies in. Chaos. Men in suits run around like in the typical "we have to leave" fashion. Soldiers on foot jump onto Humvees, accelerating the hell out of there. A voice bellows from hidden loudspeakers. XT helicopter pad continuous. Standing a few yards from the landing pad, a Fed in a suit with badass shades peers at the helicopter as it lands. This is S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Phil Coulson. Walking out of the helicopter is S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Maria Hill, sexy, fierce, and determined. Following her, S.H.I.E.L.D. director Nick Fury climbs out. Hill and Fury approach Agent Coulson. Nick Fury, how bad is it? Agent Phil Coulson, that's the problem, sir. We don't know. NT Facility Floor Night Agent Coulson leads Hill and Fury through the radiation section of the facility. Hundreds of technicians and other staff run around, taking only the essentials. Agent Phil Coulson, Dr. Selvig read an energy surge from the Tesseract 4 hours ago. Nick Fury, NASA didn't authorize Selvig to test phase. Agent Phil Coulson, he wasn't testing it. He wasn't even in the room. Spontaneous advancement. Agent Maria Hill, it just turned itself on? Nick Fury, what are the energy levels now? Agent Phil Coulson climbing. When Selvig couldn't shut it down, we ordered the evac. Nick Fury, how long to get everyone out? Agent Phil Coulson campus should be clear in the next half hour. Nick Fury, do better. Continuously heading down to radiation facility floor, Agent Maria Hill. Sir, evacuation may be futile. Nick Fury, we should tell them to go back to sleep? Agent Maria Hill, if we can't control the Tesseract's energy, there may not be a minimum safe distance. Nick Fury, I need you to make sure that Phase 2 prototypes are shipped out. Agent Maria Hill, sir, is that really a priority right now? Nick Fury, until such time as the world ends, we will act as though it intends to spin on. Clear out the tech below, every piece of Phase 2 on a truck, and gone. Agent Maria Hill, yes sir, to standing agents, with me. Fury enters the lab facility where the Tesseract is being held by a compact muon solenoid coil chamber. Nick Fury, talk to me, Doctor. Dr. Eric Selvig emerges from behind the CMS machine, concerned. The Tesseract is glowing unusually brighter and flare rings shoot out at random. Selvig Director. Nick Fury, is there anything we know for certain? Selvig Tesseract is misbehaving. Nick Fury, is that supposed to be funny? Selvig, no, it's not funny at all. The Tesseract is not only active, she's misbehaving. Nick Fury, how soon until you pull the plug? Selvig, she's an energy source. If we turn off the power, she turns it back on. If she reaches peak level, Nick Fury, we've prepared for this, Doctor. Harnessing energy from space. Selvig, we don't have the harness. Our calculations are far from complete. Now she's throwing off interference, radiation. Nothing harmful, low levels of gamma radiation. Nick Fury, that can be harmful. Where's Barton? Selvig the Hawk, up in his nest as usual. We see Clint Barton, dressed in black tactical gear, is up on the railings watching them below. Fury calls Barton on his earpiece. Nick Fury Agent Barton, report. Barton rappels down from the catwalk, walks up to Fury. They both walk around the facility in a discreet manner. Nick Fury, I gave you this detail so you could keep a close eye on things. Clint Barton, well, I see better from a distance. Nick Fury, are you seeing anything that might set this thing off? NASA scientist Tesseract Doctor, it's spiking again. Clint Barton, no one's come or gone. Its oven is clean. No contacts, no IMs. If there was any tampering, sir, it wasn't at this end. Nick Fury at this end? Clint Barton, yeah, the cube is a doorway to the other end of space, right? The doors open from both sides. Dr. Selvig clacks away at the keyboard and sees on the monitoring his worst nightmares. Suddenly, the Tesseract thunders and shakes the entire facility. Big enough where both Agents Hill and Coulson can feel, and they're at different ends of the facility. The flaring rings and glow of the cube spout out brighter and louder, like a boiling pot of water. The Tesseract's energy builds up into a beam, much like the Bifrost Bridge, which hits at the end of a platform that is wired to the CMS device. The Great Maelstrom Beam fires the Tesseract energy. The beam then forms a vortex, which then opens up a portal. A black hole is created. From the portal, the blackness of space, beautiful and mysterious, strewn with a billion stars appears, and a gust of blue energy clouds fill the room, blinding everyone. The Tesseract's energy forms into a cloud that reaches to the top the facility's vacuum chamber ceiling. It's abnormally quiet. Then, heavy breathing is heard from the platform. Shield guards slowly approach, weapons in hands. A figure is kneeling on the platform, smoke coming off it. It's Loki. Smiling in his mischievous manner, he raises his head. The smile dies down. He looks deep into the eyes of Fury, Barton, and Selvig. He stands up holding the scepter. Nick Fury, sir, please put down the spear. Loki looks at his spear, then suddenly points it at where Fury and Barton are standing and shoots out a blue exploding light towards them. Barton tackles Fury, and they both barely miss Loki's fired shot. All hell breaks. Machine gun fire is shot at Loki, but the bullets bounce off him like a boss. Loki jumps high from the platform and attacks those firing at him. In the blink of an eye, Loki takes down several guards with his knives and energy blasts from the scepter. He stops and waits to see who will attack him next. Honestly, the whole lab has almost gone to shit. Barton tries to stand up. Loki quickly walks towards him. Barton raises his gun, but Loki grabs Barton's hand. Loki, you have heart. Loki points the head of his spear at Barton's head. Barton's eyes suddenly glow black. The ability to control Barton's mind is now in Loki's hand. Barton puts his piece away and stands straight. As Loki is busy using his abilities to control the minds of several S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel, Fury takes the Tesseract, placing it back into its case, and tries to leave the lab. Then, Loki, please don't. I still need that. Nick Fury turning. This doesn't have to get any messier. Loki, of course it does. I've come too far for anything else. I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose. Selvig Loki, brother of Thor. Nick Fury, we have no quarrel with your people. Loki, an ant has no quarrel with a boot. Nick Fury, you planning to step on us? Loki, I come with glad tidings of a world made free. Nick Fury, free from what? Loki, freedom. Freedom is life's great lie, once you accept that in your heart. Like a gunslinger, Loki turns to face Selvig, who's standing behind him, and places his spear against Selvig's heart. Selvig's eyes glow black. Loki, you will know peace. Nick Fury, yeah? You say peace. I kind of think you mean the other thing. From the vacuum chamber ceiling, Tesseract's energy cloud rapidly builds into what may be an implosion. Clint Barton, sir, Director Fury is stalling. This place is about to blow. Drop 100 feet of rock on us. He means to bury us.